It's time for some football. Welcome to Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. It's the LA Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. We're set for football amidst the Cincinnati snow. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively.
That ball
Ball's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Amari Arlington. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. They brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That's caught for the first. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. Oh, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
5-9.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Throwing the out route complete. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Now run with Hampton. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers out front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 9. He dodged the tackle. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
12. Gun. 11. Dot. Right 80. Dot.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more of a kitty cat effort there.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
His first throw is an interception. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these covered.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
At the 48-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Jump off, caught by his back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Has it in close. And this one doesn't go far. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They've left their offense out there, and they're going for this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ooh, he got hit as he was running, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and long for him here. They're on him again. He goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
On 1, ready?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Let's get set.
1st down, Burrow to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
He reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Catch made. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
11, Thomas. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's Hampton, open the drive. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill in the Bengals territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Hampton gets it out of his own read. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down.
59.
They snap it to Herbert. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. Turnover on down.
On 1, ready?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here we go. Stop.
2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in a hurry up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run.
Here we go.
But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals trailing in the early going. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Wide 8.
Burrow from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Chargers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Line.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10, Herbert. Trying for the deep ball. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. DJ Turner comes up with it.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Done. 11 MT.
Back to work after throwing the pick. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Set. 11.
Now Burrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. He's going to try another deep one here. They connect on the deep shot. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
180.
Burrow setting the throw. Finds a seam down the middle. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout.
On 1, right?
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
11 MT. Here we go. 180.
To throw again, it's Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
On 1, ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT. Stop.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine. Because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for the offense as well.
And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. Each team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Bone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Burrow to the air now. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. Takes away from one. Space on the right. He's got room. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown on his Katie York for the PAT. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Bengals trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Herbert on 1st down. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Now is Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. And it sets up 2nd down. Now Herbert again. And he's got it, but not able to get those feet in bounds. That's going to be ruled incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And once again, they can't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And he missed it. It's no good. And they can't add 3 onto that 5-point lead.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. That's exactly what happened.
And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back to the well again. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st down, Burrow to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That one goes for 25 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
Brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Herbert to throw once more. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers hold an 11-point advantage. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try.
The Chargers will line up.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Let's get set.
Burrow from the gun. Right side cut by Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
At the 48-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. He's got it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here. Burrow out of the shotgun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. So we're through 3 here. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th.
On 1, ready?
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Line 80. Stop.
Straight ahead with Williams. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. He rolls to his right. This fine zone, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Makes the tackle. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
That's another Chargers at first.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And he's in for 2 and an 11-point lead for his team.
28. Bengals 17. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Here's the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go. Done.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Burrow. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Gotta go.
Offensive line fast.
15 yards.
11 Thomas.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Dot.
Burrow on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
He was covered by
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10, Herbert trying again. He puts some air under it deep down the left. What a dive! I think he caught it! One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does. And I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the ball. And after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
On for the field goal.
Dicker connects there, and that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
On 2.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Wide 80.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
It's on the in route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
19 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Burrow now on first down. Complete out to the right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First down.
Gun.
First and 10 at the 40.
Burrow back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you have more interceptions.
Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
On 1, ready?
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Throwing now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. Cincinnati uses its second timeout.
On 1, ready?
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
First and goal.
Again, it's Burrow. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And this kick is covered by the Chargers, and that should solve this game away. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set.
Setting up to pass. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on him. Hit the play late in this ball game. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Chargers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one.